video. Hello boys and girls, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. Just so you know, the curtains are only closed so I don't have like light behind me. I just wanted to create like a bit of a sit down introduction to this video. So there are a couple of things that I do want to mention before I start this video. The first thing is, I know there are some terrible things, terrible, unspeakable things that have been happening in the world recently. I have left a good few links to petitions, to donation pages, to resources so that you can educate yourself. As a white person, it is a privilege to be able to educate myself about racism rather than experience it. So I think it is, you know, really important that we use that privilege. The other thing I want to mention is, I'm not sure how many of you, my subscribers, follow my main personal Instagram page. I have made the decision to delete that Instagram account. I had come to realise that I had a very unhealthy relationship with that account. I found myself being disheartened at every unfollow and thinking that I wasn't good enough if I didn't get enough likes, and that is the kind of toxic relationship I think a lot of people have with social media. But I thought, for the benefit of my mental health, it was best that I delete that Instagram page. But I do still have my makeup account, which is Looks by Lizzy Capps, and I do still have my fashion account, and that is Fashion by Lizzy Capps. My personal account is no more, no capes. So as you can see by the title, this video is where I steal my parents' clothes with their permission and I try and style some outfits with them. Just to give you a bit of background, so I'm 21 and my mum had me when she was 39. So she was a bit of an older mum when she had me. My brothers are much older than me. I was a bit of a surprise, to say the least. So my parents' style is a little bit more mature. I've got, I think, 4 things from my dad's wardrobe and 4 things from my mum's wardrobe, and I'm really excited to see what I can do with them. So without further ado, let's get going. I am now not at my brother's anymore, so I don't have the luxury of a ginormous cinema room to film in. So as you can see, I'm back in my bedroom. What to start with? Let's start with these. These are my mum's and they are some balloon shorts. I don't know how well you can see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the items on before I style them so that you can see kind of what we're working with. So give me 2 seconds and I'll pop these on. Okay, I've just zoomed the camera out a bit because I'm not actually sure you guys can see how long these actually are. Like, given they're not quite at my waist. So this is what we're working with. We'll see what I can do. I actually love this, guys. I folded them up and I do actually really like how the folds look as well, and they are still nice and long so nothing is popping out. They're kind of like a nice kind of cargo-y balloon short. Now, to create this look, I mean, so this is the situation at the back. I wouldn't do this if I was actually planning on wearing it out, so I'd use like pins and safety clips and whatnot. I've popped on a black belt with some gold detail, a chunky black belt, a bag to match, and I've popped on my Doc Martens as well. I've tucked the crop top into my bralette so that it's kind of a little bit shorter and a little bit tighter as well, because I think next to the balloon shorts, because they are quite baggy, you need something, you know, something to give your body a little bit of shape, so I didn't want anything baggy on the top. I actually really like how this turned out. I think it's really nice. Okay, so my next item is an item of my dad's, and honestly, I love this. It's just got that incredible vintage feel to it. I have no idea why I've never seen my dad wear this. So let's just pop it on. I am actually gonna ask my dad if I can have this because I've never seen him wear it, and I love this. So I'm actually a little bit taller than my dad. I actually surpassed everyone in my family apart from my brothers and a few uncles. So this actually fits perfectly. And I can't wait to style this. Guys, give me a pair of those balloon shorts in a colour that would match this. And I feel like I've come straight out of Stranger Things. This is like, what's she called? Is she called Billy or Bobby? Oh no, Billy's her brother's name. Max. Max, that is it. I feel like I'm dressing like Max from Stranger Things. I've paired it with my high top Converse, which I've not worn in forever. I've got some socks that are in a burgundy shade that I kind of wanted to put on and have them kind of peeking out the top of my Converse. But I can't find them anywhere, and I'll be really, really upset if I've lost them because they're like my favourite pair of socks. Do people have favourite pairs of socks? Is it just me? But yeah, I love this. So I have just tucked it into my bralette again. I've left the white crop top that I had on before, so it's kind of peeking out the top. I'm stealing this. I'm gonna see if my dad notices. So you could tuck it into the shorts as well. I just think this is so cool, retro, vintage, casual. I'm living for this outfit. I love it so much. So the next thing we have to style is a cardigan of my mum's. It's just this gorgeous kind of bright coral colour. It's got cropped sleeves and it's got buttons all the way down. So I'm just gonna pop this on and we'll see what we got. Okay, so this is the cardigan. It's just very simple, very plain, very mum. So let's do a few buttons up and just make myself look even worse. I feel like I'm ready for the catwalk, to be honest. Right, let me see what I can do with this. So first of all, let's pretend that this massive grass stain on my knee is not there, because I didn't know it was until I put them on. This outfit makes me really, really sad that we're probably not going to be out of lockdown until after summer. So I've obviously gone and popped on these mum jeans, these white mum jeans. And then I've popped on a kind of like woven belt and some espadrilles to match, some lace-up espadrilles. So I've got this white bralette on, and then what I have done, so if we have it like this. Hello. Have I changed outfits since you went to sleep? So I've folded under the cardigan here. So it kind of gives the effect that this is where the cardigan starts. Like this is how it's meant to be worn. And then as you can see, I've obviously kind of tucked it under my bralette again. I love having it off the shoulder and having a bit of lace on show. I think that is just so cute. It gives a little bit of flesh on show, keeps it sexy, you know. This just makes me really sad that the weather's taking a turn this week, because I would genuinely be wearing this in my garden. Getting more grass stains on my knees apparently. Okay, so we're now back to one of my dad's things. We got a good old checkered shirt. Can't go wrong with a checkered shirt. I feel like this is going to be really, really difficult to style because it's quite like a smart checkered shirt, like it's a proper shirt. And also the checks are very, very busy. It's not like tartan. It is like full on tablecloth. You know what I mean? We'll see what we can do. Let me just put it on so we can see what we're working with. It's definitely a man's shirt, and not quite the kind of man's shirt that girls get a kick out of stealing. Oh, why did I choose this? Okay, 1 second. Okay, so this is actually like take 4 or 5. I genuinely could not figure out the best way to wear this. Like, I was having it oversized, I was having it tied up at the front, I was having it tucked in, I was having it off the shoulders. But I've kind of figured that the best way to wear this is like an accessory. So obviously it's really unnecessary, but it just does kind of add that extra little something, that extra little element to the outfit. This outfit is a little bit kind of lumberjack-esque. So I thought if I'm gonna milk it, I might as well do the full shebang. So I've popped on my knockoff Timberlands. This is like full-on lumberjack chic, and I'm here for it. I'm not gonna lie, I do actually really like this outfit. We're down to the last few items. We are past halfway. So this I have been wanting to steal from my dad for years. no exaggeration. It's proper denim. It's a proper denim shirt. It's such good quality. To be honest, I just can't wait to put this on and live out my fantasy, finally, of stealing this shirt from my dad. Yes! I really hope I'm in shot because I'm wearing heels, so if the camera cuts off like here, I'm sorry, okay? Now, I don't normally wear skinny jeans, and now I'm wearing them twice in one video, and I low-key don't really know who I am anymore. So I've kind of unbuttoned the shirt a little bit just to have a little bit of flesh on show, nothing major. And then I haven't buttoned it all the way down. I've tucked half of the bottom in and left the other half out. And then I kind of went for gold hardware as being the accents to this outfit. So I've put on this belt again. And then this clutch, I've never worn this clutch out because I bought it right before lockdown started, so I never had the opportunity, but it is just absolutely gorgeous. Let me try and show you. Focus. So as you can see, it's kind of like snake print, and it's got this beautiful gold chain, and it's kind of held on there by, they kind of look like Black Panther, but I just think it's absolutely stunning. And then there's a chain if you want to kind of wear it over the shoulder like so. And then, like I said, I do have heels on. I've just got a pair of black strappy heels. I love this outfit. It's just very mature, I think. Like, I feel very grown up in this outfit, but it is also quite sexy at the same time. Oh! Oh! Why me? Oh man, that really hurt. Yeah, I think I have concussion. Okay, so the penultimate item we have is these trousers. These are kind of like, they're not like suit trousers, but they're just kind of they're quite a work trouser. They're like a light muted brown, and they're wide leg. They've got a crease all the way down. Do you know what? I'm just going to put them on and show you. I've just realised I have only got 3 items from my mum. I got 3 from my mum, and then I've got 4 from my dad. Anyway, moving on. These, I'm standing on my tiptoes, are the trousers. I've done the fly up. Good. They're just like a light brown tartan material. They've got 2 buttons here, which I personally hate, but we're doing what we can. I personally wouldn't wear them around my hips, which is where they naturally fall. I would hoist them up a little bit and have them around my waist. Yeah, this is what we're working with at the moment. I feel very important in this outfit. I know it's very like unprofessional to have kind of your midriff on show, but nonetheless I feel quite smart and official in this outfit. It's definitely the trousers giving me that vibe. I don't know, I kind of feel like I belong in the VIP section of like Paris Fashion Week or something, even though this top was about £3.99 from Shine. If I were to have a bag with this outfit, so obviously you could quite easily go for the cute little, you know, shoulder bag, but in my eyes I need a briefcase, like a designer briefcase. But the only thing I have that's kind of remotely close enough is this big ass bag, which works. So I have rolled up the bottom of the trousers, and I've popped on my pointed toe heeled boots, and as you can see at the back I have just kind of cinched it in a little bit just so that it sits around my waist rather than my hips. The final item of this video is by far my favourite item. So I did actually know that my dad owned this because I stole it for a few photos last week. My dad owns a Christian Dior blazer. My family are not the kind of people to own designer stuff. We don't go around buying cheap stuff if an expensive thing would, you know, fit the purpose better. But in terms of like clothing, as you can see, very oversized, very boxy. It is a man's blazer. In fact, it's a gentleman's blazer. He bought it, I think he told me he bought it in the 80s or something like that, when he lived down in London. It's not very figure hugging, but that's the challenge. that's why I'm doing this video. Let's see what we can do with this. Guys. So as you can see, I've gone very sultry with this one. Is sultry the right word? You know what? I'm hopeless for finding the right words. I've gone for this black racer top, and then I've gone for leather leggings as well. Leather leggings are very classy, and I think obviously a Christian Dior blazer is also very classy, so I think they were just a match made in heaven, I'm not gonna lie. I popped on the same black pointed toe boots, and again I feel like a boss bitch in this outfit. This is a power blazer if ever there was one. So that is the final outfit. I think I did pretty well, not to toot my own trumpet or anything, but I'm quite pleased with the results of this video. I think I'm going to be stealing my parents' stuff a lot more often now. I will link as much as I can below, but I think half this stuff came from the deep depths of my wardrobe or the deep depths of my parents' wardrobe, so I very much doubt you can buy a lot of it, but there are some things that you can still buy online, and I will link those down below. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. I would really appreciate it, and if you're not already subscribed, please do so because I would really appreciate it. And don't forget to check out the description box for all those links about the Black Lives Matter movement, because there are much more pressing issues in the world than me dressing myself up in my parents' clothes. So yeah, make sure you do check those out, and I will see you guys soon for another video.